Yesterday, we were cramming for research.
Speaking of research, remember how diverse our class was? From aspiring doctors to tech geniuses. We had it all.
Oh yeah, we had it all. Doctors, tech experts, creative minds, business leaders, and financial wizards, all in one class.
Yeah, like how you achieved your dream. I heard you're already an information technology expert, one of the most famous and desired ITs in the field. You're in the same organization as Dixon, right? It's amazing how he has programmed the best website in the world.
He is the best programmer indeed. But let's move on to you. You are now a certified public accountant. It must have been hard taking the board exam, but you passed it. There are other CPAs in our batch, right?
Yes, Clarence, Micah, Chloe, and Alan are also certified public accountants. They are known as top-notch CPAs and provide exceptional financial services. They are aiding businesses in flourishing with their financial expertise.
Let's not overlook Noreen and Slarcy. They're not just CPAs, but CPA lawyers. Picture having to take the board and the bar exams. They have dedicated extensive study time, yet they successfully passed both exams and pursued their dreams. That's true passion.
We should also talk about the business-minded people in our batch. They've been hustling for years, building their own companies from the ground up. Lay's marketing firm, Crystal's sustainable restaurant, and Jonathan's financial consultancy, all thriving businesses now.
Wow, that's incredible. And you won't believe this.
What?
Kim just got promoted to Chief Compliance Officer
Wow!
as well as Jacob, who is now a financial analyst.
They have been working so hard for this. I'm sure they will excel in their new role. Both of them are making significant strides in their careers.
Also, Earl is now a lawyer.
Wow!
Have you heard about him? He pursued his dream with unwavering determination and dedication. It's inspiring to see how far he's come.
Exactly. Now, let's see if we can spot some of our batchmates around here. Look! There's Clark, Isel, and Cher, running their co-owned clinic like a boss and making such a difference in people's lives.
Ryle is also there, accompanied by Eli. They are another dedicated doctors. They continue to provide exceptional care and have become a respected figure in the medical community.
Of course, we can't forget Joshua and Jeriel. They are one of the most trusted doctors here in Manila. They continue to make strides in medical research and patient care.
And check out Jade, performing surgeries with those innovative techniques of his. I heard him and Rachel built their own hospital. Rachel, who is also a skilled surgeon, is known for her expertise and compassion in the operating room.
But when it comes to caring for or handling children, I definitely trust our batch pediatrician, Rain. She consistently provides exceptional care and comfort to our youngest and most vulnerable patients. The young generations are so lucky to have her as their doctor.
I agree. Also, Angela's passion for pediatric nursing is inspiring. The kids adore her, and she has this incredible way of making them feel safe and loved.
It's amazing how they've achieved their dreams. But looking ahead, have you seen the renowned nurses from our batch? I visited the hospital recently and ran into one of our old classmates. Remember Jobert, Ismael, and Hope? They've always been so dedicated, and they have become one of the most reliable nurses in their unit.
Absolutely. And Jaire, Bea, Shekinah, and Mark have always been on top of things. Their expertise has made such a difference, especially during the busiest shifts.
Oh, you're now also a nurse? Wow!
Not me, Bea Calledo.
I see. Kidding aside, let's move on and see our other batchmates who are in the medical field.
Have you seen Louie and Gian in the hospital lab? They're always so diligent.
Oh yeah, They're the ones everyone relies on for accurate test results. Patients always feel reassured when they're on duty.
Definitely. And what about Bianjan and Johan in radiology? They handle those x-rays like true professionals.
Absolutely. Their attention to detail is unmatched. They make sure every image is crystal clear for the doctors.
It's incredible how they all work together to ensure the best care for the patients. Louis, Gian, Bianjan, and Johan, they're the unsung heroes behind the scenes.
Agreed. Their dedication and expertise are what keep the hospital running smoothly. But we also have the best surgeons in our batch.
Right. Did you hear about Joy? She is now a pulmonologist. With her dedication, I'm sure she's making a real difference in respiratory care.
And what about Jabez, Mariel, and Zena? They're the ones tackling those complex cardiothoracic cases with finesse. Their skills are unmatched when it comes to delicate heart surgeries. They're real lifesavers.
And let's not forget about Keisha. As a neurosurgeon, she's performing miracles in the OR every day.
Definitely, her precision and expertise are second to none. She's the go-to person for any brain-related surgery.
It's incredible to think about the lives they're all saving, the families they're comforting. They truly embody the essence of the medical profession.
Agreed. They are the heroes of our healthcare system, working tirelessly to make a difference in the lives of others.
Oh, before I forget, I ran into Lance the other day. He's doing phenomenal work as a physical therapist.
Oh, really? I've heard he has a real gift for helping patients recover. His dedication is inspiring.
Absolutely. And Steven and Kester are making waves too, especially with athletes. As sports physical therapists, they're helping professionals get back on their feet faster than ever. It's amazing how they all complement each other. Together, they're a powerhouse team in physical therapy.
Definitely. It's so rewarding to see our friends excel and make such a significant impact in their fields.
Agreed. They're not just treating injuries, they're changing lives. But have I already mentioned the pharmacist in our batch?
Wait, who?
OMG! Let me tell you. Do you remember Zane, Pearl, and Ayesha? They now own the most trusted pharmacy in Luzon.
Oh, you mean Sanghaya Harmony Health? They have a lot of branches already. And I also heard that they are planning to expand all over the Philippines. Wow!
Yes, they made significant contributions to the community, ensuring that patients receive top-notch care through their medicines. It's remarkable how each of them specializes in a unique aspect. Zane focuses on community outreach, Pearl specializes in clinical care, and Ayesha is dedicated to research, working on new medications.
Wow! But we shouldn't forget about JC, the neuropsychiatrist from our batch. It's been ages since I last saw him.
Oh, I had dinner with him and Sherry Lou recently. And I have to say, he's excelling in his career, leading the way in pioneering new treatments in neuropsychiatry. Sherry Lou mentioned she's thoroughly enjoying her career too. She's now working as a psychologist.
Really? I remember how passionate she was about mental health during our senior high school days. She always talked about wanting to help people with their mental health struggles. It's incredible to see her dedication pay off. Ah, I forgot to mention that one of our batchmates is now a dentist. You remember Grace? I went to her clinic the other time. She was really great and gentle.
Yeah, I heard she opened her own clinic. I was planning to go there since her clinic is one of the best in the city. I also heard Sean and Laika are now cardiologists. They always had that special touch when it came to helping people. And now they are working in a famous hospital in the States.
Really? I never knew Laika was also a cardiologist. But I definitely knew she was a fashion designer. Did you see her last collection last season? The designs were so impressive that I had to buy one for myself. I always admired her taste in fashion back in the day.
You and your fashion obsession. You never changed. You still love to spend money on clothes. But it suits you. so I have no complaints.
Wait, before anything else, I just want to put this out. I adopted a cat last time, and I'm having a hard time looking for a clinic. Since you also have a cat, where do you go for checkups?
I'm glad you mentioned this. I've been taking my cat to the best clinic in the city for checkups. Do you remember Nerys? She's now a veterinarian and has been providing excellent care for my cat. Nerys is amazing with animals. She handles them with great skill and always knows exactly what to do. I highly recommend her for her expertise and compassionate approach.
I'll definitely visit her clinic. By the way, I went to an art exhibit yesterday, and guess whose work was showcased? It was Julian's.
Wow, that's incredible! You know, it's fascinating how some things never change. Julian's creativity was evident even back in senior high school.
Absolutely. Her talent has only blossomed over the years. Her art was like stepping into a dreamscape, each canvas a journey of its own.
And speaking of creativity, did you know that Jamar has now become a famous content creator and streamer? I remember when we used to play online games together, and now he's this big-time streamer.
It's no surprise that his rise to fame was rapid. He's got this natural charisma that keeps his viewers glued to their screens. He turned his passion into a profession, and his dedication is paying off big time. And get this, in one of his recent contents, he was sponsored for a week-long vacation at the Nestarific Resort. Turns out, the owner is Nesta.
Really?
Yeah.
I never would have guessed. I always thought he would pursue something related to arts. But now that you mention it, it kind of makes sense. He's got the mind of a businessman and a laid-back vibe, like he was born to be near the ocean.
Exactly. It's like he's living his best life, and the resort is just an extension of his chill personality. We should definitely plan a staycation there with our friends sometimes. Speaking of which, do you have any ideas on how we can arrange transportation?
Definitely. I know just the perfect airline. Some of our batchmates are working in Sanghaya Airlines. With Joel's dual expertise as both an aeronautical engineer and a skilled pilot, Precious as a CPA and flight attendant, along with Marcos' seasoned flying experience, and Lei Dasho with expertise in aircraft design and maintenance, we've got the perfect combination for a safe and enjoyable trip.
Exactly. Let's use their knowledge and connections to arrange a private flight. It will add an extra touch of luxury to our getaway. Oh, and now that we're on the topic of flights, did you catch the latest news about Abigail and Shane?
No, I haven't. What's going on with them?
They've become astronauts. Can you believe it? Also, Jadiel is now an astrophysicist. It's like our friends are reaching for the stars in more ways than one.
Wow, that's amazing! By the way, I remember you enjoy reading books, right?
Yeah.
I have a great recommendation for you. It's written by one of our batchmates.
Really? Who is it?
Who else would it be but Dean? Whenever we need a letter written, whether it's an excuse or an appeal, he's our go-to guy.
That's fascinating. It seems he's turned his talent for words into a full-fledged writing career. Also, have you heard about Nicole? I saw her profile in the news last month. She's now a diplomat representing our country abroad.
That's incredible. I always knew she had the passion and drive for it. She had that natural ability to bring people together, find common ground. It's like she was born for diplomacy. By the way, do you remember Andre Moron? He's enlisted in the army.
Wow, really? That's a big move. I remember all those times he talked about military strategy and equipment. But now, he's actually a part of it?
Exactly. And Dylan's also a soldier now. It's surreal, isn't it? They used to discuss it with such passion, and now they're living it.
It's like they have turned their interest into action. I can't help but admire their dedication, it takes a lot of courage to do what they're doing. I salute them for their bravery. Also, have you heard about Gwen and Andre? They've teamed up for a new project.
No way! Gwen, the architect, and Andre Francilio, the civil engineer? That's a powerhouse duo right there.
Absolutely. With Gwen's eye for design and Andre's expertise in structural engineering, they're bound to create something remarkable. And speaking of dynamic duos, have you seen what Maurice and Dave are up to?
Apparently, Maurice and Dave are working on a project to develop sustainable energy solutions for rural communities.
That's impressive. Marie's expertise in chemical engineering combined with Dave's mechanical engineering skills could really make a difference.
For sure. I can't wait to see the impact their projects will have on the community.
It's amazing to see how far everyone has come in just a decade, from our days in school to now, with professional workers in the medical field, engineers, tech geniuses, and entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. It's truly heartwarming to witness the journey we've all taken. I couldn't be prouder of our batch and the incredible individuals we've become.
Indeed, we have all pursued our passions and carved out our path in the world. Here's to another decade of growth, success, and making a difference.
Cheers to that! May our bonds remain strong, and may we continue to support and inspire each other along the way as we continue to witness the ascent of dreams and ambitions against the backdrop of endless possibilities.